Okay. So I think Clayton's a young guy that takes responsibility. So I think he's asking to be brought in through your primary guardian angel first. So because I'm reading your thing. So let's do both, shall we? All right. I'm gonna put Clayton over here. We're definitely not forgetting about him. As he proceeds to tell me everything. Okay. Okay, this female on the other side, she makes me feel like she's coming from like your mom's side of the family or something, but she's telling me she's a female on the other side. She passes down jewelry. I think all the females in your family would kind of like you take a picture of every female in your family and you're like, those are some hell of a genetics type of deal. So that's one thing she's telling me. She's giving me a little T-zone fact. Okay. I'm like, how did you pass? She goes, he won't be surprised. Something underlying health. She goes, something underlying health. She shows me, she's really quick about it. She gives me a scan of a body and then she pops one of my organs. So whether it's a heart attack or this goes bad or this disrupts or just something medical underlying waiting and then boom happens. Okay, so a medical thing that just kind of like maybe she has a couple and then it just kind of comes up and gets her type of thing. She is very sweet, but honestly she'd beat me with a wooden spoon if I needed it. So I like this gal, like her a lot, honestly. It's kind of guardian angel we need around. And then she says, I think that you have kids, and I think that you have an old soul, and there's something in it like, hey, don't be too hard on yourself because it wasn't supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be challenge you at every brink because there's something so beautiful about you. You had to get these unique old souls into the world. So hopefully you have a couple of kids. I honestly see like this old soul boy you've had in your past life that potentially is here again with you in this future lifetime. And parenting was just a wild experience for you. Because it makes you kind of like reflect on childhood trauma. Anyways, not what I was trying to do. Let's talk to Clayton, shall we? Now, so, Clayton tells me a couple things. One, man, he makes it really hard to breathe. He says, nope, and then it was over. So I asked him if he saw it coming. He's like, nope, and then it was over. He gives me, I think it was my mom. It was sudden, but husband induced. Are you talking about like she got offed? No. Sipping hot tea, not even trying. Okay. Clayton tells me these things. Oh, dirty. But I love it. So Clayton tells me that he passed before his time. Holy crap, it's hard to talk. I feel like I just got the air punched out of me. He overdosed her with medical meds for a condition. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's what you were talking about when I was like, she has an underlying medical thing and then honestly, that's fucked up. Dang. Well, at least she's at peace. She's good. She's on the other side. Someone has her jewelry. A medical thing. Dang. I just got chills what you just said about Clayton. I'm going to keep going. Here we go. So, dang. Okay, here's what I feel. Clayton passes before his time. He goes down all of a sudden. Did he see it about to happen? I'm not saying I didn't put myself in that situation, Kato. Did I think I was going to die? No, I don't think anybody wants to die. He didn't want to die. He's kind of like walked right into it. I've got goosebumps all over my body right now. He says he passed. Here's the sign symbols. Going, gone, abrupt stop could also potentially mean car accident, but what I think is happening is no matter the situation he's in, we didn't correct it when we knew, and then boom, stop. So whether it was car accident, whether it was his own journey and an abrupt stop, I'm between the two. He tells me he passed before his time. Honestly, he's very sweet. I think he has like a mousy brown blonde, looks like, and it's like silky hair, at least maybe an inch long. Okay, anyways, and then he tells me that he went down all of a sudden, and then he shows me my body from the rib cage up, and he squeezes my rib cage like, oh, I feel like I just got the air punched out of me. I feel like I'm just like, oh, for no reason. This is something he takes partial responsibility, whether it's ignoring the signs or let's say you take some substance or you put something through your body or you put yourself in a situation that we don't think it's going to end our life by any means, but it's an abrupt stop. So what we know so far is that he was asleep when this happened. Wait! Yes, it was a car accident. He was not driving. He was asleep. He was impaled from the head to the ribs. And then I'm like, he is showing me my physical body from the ribs up, and he's squishing it. And right when I was channeling him, sorry, mustache itch. Right when I was channeling him, I was like, oh, what was that? Ow! I'm seeing car accident, but I kind of think it's the situation we're putting ourselves in. He was a passenger in a car. He was asleep when the car got into an accident, and he was impaled from the head to the bottom of the ribs. Ladies and gentlemen. Ugh. How old was he? He looks like young 20s, maybe. Could potentially be 30, but he's a good looking. He's a young looking 30 if he is. Honestly, he seems like, anywhere between like 15 to 25. But just saying. Wow. He didn't see it coming. It was sunshiny. It happened all at once. And then when I originally came in and was like, oh, what was that? That's what gets me. He was 18 and 1 month, so he passed right after his 18th birthday. I'm like, he's between 15 and 25. There's no way. There's no way he was even 30. First thing in the morning, and the sun was just coming up. That's wild. What a great, and I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know who this is to you. 5:55 a.m. I don't know who this is to you. He is totally okay. He might be your kid because he runs up to you and kind of slams himself right on the bed next to you. And I'm like, oh, hey, bud. And that's some shit my kid does. Remember when I was talking to your lady? And then she's like, I think you're supposed to have a boy in this lifetime, and parenting is meant to be so very hard for you, and it's going to make you realize all your traumas, this boy, and that boy is from a past life, and he was sent back to you for you to experience this. I think that's the same way he went the other time. It's wild. But Mom, you got another life. You'll have the next lifetime with him too. You're an old soul, and he'll keep, hopefully y'all take turns because this is exhausting. You know what I'm saying? But the next lifetime, he'll be there too. This lady told us all about Clayton before we started talking to him. She said, hey, you're supposed to have a boy in this lifetime, and it's not going to be easy. It's going to be the hardest thing you've ever done. It's going to make you relive every effing traumatic thing that you'll ever go through, and that's what your whole life here is actually based on, is how you handle the loss. Guess what? This Clayton passing, I'm going to be very honest with you. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little magical little secret here. I truly 159% believe this was predetermined. And here's what I want you to do, okay? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to prove this to yourself, and I want you to do this. It's going to be long, but it's on your recording if you don't remember right now. But I want you to look at your birth certificate, look at Clayton's birth certificate, look at the rest of your family's birth certificates, okay? Here's what I want you to do. Off yours and off Clayton's. I want you to grab that exact time that you're born. Do not guess. I want you to grab that exact time that you were born. I want you to take it to astro.com. Pause. If you look at your birth certificate and your time is not there, do not panic. Get a different copy of your birth certificate. It has to be recorded. Unless you live in Germany, then you're SOL. Anyway, so you take the time of birth. You can believe me or not believe me, but you take the time of birth, you go to astro.com, and what you're going to do is you're going to hit the third option, charts, the first option, ascendant. You'll fill in that information, and you're going to hit go. And that's going to generate something totally for free called your birth chart. It'll look like symbols and hieroglyphics, and you won't know how to read it yet. Same with every other person hearing this for the first time ever. But what you're going to do is you're going to go get that piece of information. You can plug in Clayton's, you can plug in this lady's over here. You can get everybody's birth chart. Your birth chart's going to tell your major themes throughout your life, start to finish. I guarantee you that you will see it in both of their charts that this was supposed to happen. I can guarantee you it's in writing right now. And it is something that you need to know. You're doing a great job. You're doing an incredible job handling the loss. He is okay, at peace. I got him on the phone for you. I won't have the phone later, but he'll be around you 24/7. The harassment is real. The repeating numbers on the clock. He goes, I have everything you made me, Mom. And it's like you made him something out of his items of clothing. Like you could make a collage, you could make a blanket, you could make a piece of jewelry out of something, okay? And I believe already this was his time. He was an old soul. Yeah, for sure. And so he goes, I see the things you made for me in honor of my memory, Mom. He goes, keep him close. Keep him close. He goes, I will be with you, completely callable, right? For your whole entire, I literally, the goosebumps today is something crazy. Because I will literally be with you for the rest of your physical life. And he goes, and I get to stay 18. And then I try to smack him for you, but he's too fast, okay? So you must have got the smack down pat, okay? His hat flies across in the den all the time, and no one's touching it. As I'm like whooping his ass from across the room. I love it. He's going to be with you, totally callable for the rest of your physical life. You need a moment and you need the clutch and gotta call Kato. Cool. I can reassure you, he can tell you what you freaking had for breakfast. Nothing, by the way. You should really be better about that. But, I can't judge. I'm a coffee till 1 o'clock in the afternoon type of gal. So, anyways, he'll be with you till the end, and then he'll see you in the next lifetime. And he goes, and no clocking out early just to be up here. I didn't have anything for breakfast today. And I'm not here to bitch at you about that, because I'm no better. Okay? That was your son. I am hands off on this. Like I told Clayton, I'm a coffee till 1 p.m. kind of gal. Not going to change me, but he's telling you to eat your Wheaties. Okay? Just saying. So, if you ever need to know if he's here, it should be pretty obvious by now. You are so very welcome. I'm so happy to have you. Yes, that was my favorite reading. You guys